It's time for more Minecraft Bingo. This time I am doing the 25-minute challenge for the week, Seed 5888, which has the card pictured here. And with the 25-minute challenge, there's less preparation to do. I've kind of looked over the card. It doesn't have a ton of iron. Ooh, and we're starting kind of on a weird peninsula with ocean around. Not the greatest starting position ever, quite honestly. But there are some spruce trees over there, and a spruce sapling is one of the things on there. There's also some pigs nearby, which is good. And there are some apple trees actually up here as well. So maybe we'll head up to them first, just to get them chopped down and see if we happen to get lucky with an apple. And we also start right next to some stone up here, so we can make our tools pretty easily while we might be waiting for the apple to fall. So this seems like a reasonable place to start. But yeah, with the 25-point challenge, I feel like things are more formulaic in terms of strategy. There's less that involves the card and more that involves just kind of like your usual tool making efficiency and stuff like that. And that will be my plan. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot that you have to go down deep for on this card. There's a lot of things that can be gotten from the surface, especially if we manage to find a spawner or two. So I think we will not need to do as much caving as we do on some cards, based on what I've seen for this one. But I am going to start myself off with a furnace and I guess the usual suite of tools. I think possibly even including a sword. So let's go ahead and do that and that and that. Like so. There we go. And did an apple fall? It did not. All right. There will be other chances for that to happen. And this piggy's trying to get away. Mostly because of the fact that I might happen to get lucky and get an apple as I break a couple of these leaves. I'm running through here to go ahead and kill the piggy. But let's go ahead. There was a tall spruce down here that I saw. So this will be a good place to get the spruce sapling, I expect. So let's go ahead and get that started, and then we can cook up some of the piggy, like so. And let's see. Also, while I have a crafting table out, I am eventually going to need some bowls for mushroom stew. So we'll go ahead and get those crafted. And yeah, I'm going to need a fair number of sticks for things like the painting and whatnot. So we'll get some of that going as well. And let's see, is our sapling fallen up here? It is not, and so as long as we're standing around waiting for some things to cook and waiting for our sapling to fall there, I'm going to take one more shot, if I can manage to climb back up this mountain, at seeing if an apple has fallen here, or if possibly I could chop down some more trees and get an apple to fall. This could also be a place that even if we don't get the apple to fall right now, since it's so near the spawn point, we could take a death at the end of the game and possibly come back here and there might be an apple lying on the ground. And so chopping down these oak trees right near spawn also has that potential outcome that could work in our favor. But I'll go ahead and chop these things down. We're going to have enough wood that we won't need to get a whole bunch of coal. I still don't see an apple, but by now there's almost certainly a spruce sapling down here because they have a high drop percentage. There is one indeed, and those are finishing up, and so we'll let one more of these cook up, and then we will get moving. All right. And let's see, I will need a glass bottle, and so we can grab 3 pieces of sand while we're over here. And I see the red mushroom that was sometimes hard to get, so we'll go ahead and get it. And I'm sure there'll be a brown mushroom somewhere over here as well, or somewhere else that we can go after, and I think I only need the one. Okay, there's my red mushrooms. Great. We've got good food already. I think there was flint. Yeah, flint and steel. So let's go ahead and grab the flint. I'm pretty sure it went in my inventory. Yeah, it did. And there is some desert over here, and I do need a cactus, and we have plenty of wood. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a boat. Like so. And sail on over to grab that. I didn't notice how much sugar I might need for anything. And do I need the... don't seem to need the squid. But I didn't notice I'm going to need sugarcane for anything. So I should try to, when I hop out of the boat, pay closer attention to that. I think I'm going to be using this again, too. So let's go ahead and let's actually do this. I can get these cooking up right now. And I don't think there's anything I need sugar or sugarcane for, so I think we're okay in terms of that. And from here, I guess I need to start going into a cave and get some downstairs things, I suppose. But let's see, while I'm here, can I waste another 10 seconds usefully? Can't really think of anything else useful that I can do right now. I'm going to go ahead and let this cook, and then also put this in here, just to go ahead and get the cactus green going. And let's drop some things out of our inventory that we don't need. Let's also go ahead and just convert all of these, and then I'll have plenty of blocks in the bar. Yeah, that's fine. But let's check out if and what's on this continent. At this point, I could use a good cave system. I'm okay on food. Sheep. I see the sheep, and I need to get the wool for the whatever. So we'll go ahead and grab that so that we can craft that. And then, since we're near the edge of a continent, I'm going to go ahead and sail just in case we happen to see a jungle. If not, we'll try to find extreme hills. Might be a jungle over here. No, I think that's just an acacia tree on some tall land. And I'm not seeing extreme hills off the bat either. I do see a roofed forest, which is somewhere that we're likely to at least get the brown mushroom. So I think I'll head over there next. There's a desert well. That's something that's relatively rare. And the mesa biome over here is usually bad news because there's kind of nothing good in it. So we're going to look for the brown mushroom. I think I need clay, and I neglected to get that so far. So let's keep an eye out for some of that. I see it kind of along the banks here, but it's kind of deep. Swamp over here, one imagines, might have the mushrooms that we seek. So let's kind of hang out here, keep our eye out for mushrooms, keep our eye out for clay. And I do see a cave that's going down over here, so I suppose I need to pop down here and start getting some iron. Sure, let's do it. And some bad guys to boot. Let's go ahead and get this cooking up. It sounds like it could be a spawner, potentially, just because I'm already hearing multiple zombies. And if it is, then we want to go kind of get to killing them pretty soon. Destroying the spawners so they don't all build up on us. And there wasn't a ton of iron that we're going to need in this one. I would like to get an iron pickaxe going, if I can. So let me do this really quick. Let's set this down and get an iron pick, which will make it easier to kill spawners and different things. And then let's go try to find the source of all these zombies, which sound like they're down here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. There is a baby zombie in here, so we're gonna have to deal with him. There we go. And I think I can break this from here. Yeah, there we go. Let's eat some food before I die. Okay, that should be okay now. And since we have some zombies possibly stacked up, I think the sword will be a better weapon here for killing these guys off. It might not be worth killing them all off, honestly. I should probably just try to get in here and like break the chests and get out. But I've kind of chosen to do this now, and so I'm finishing up that. And we've got a double chest. I'm going to go ahead and grab one of them and then grab the good stuff that's in here. I'm actually going to grab gunpowder, which is something I often forget. Apparently I already got the pumpkin seeds. I'm going to drop off some things that I don't need. And let's go ahead and be ready to eat a piece of bread next. And still hear some zombies. I imagine he's going to come surprise me in just a moment. So I'm still not sure where those guys are. Apparently they're down there. Alright. They can sit there for the moment. I can go after them in a little bit. We are still going to need some more iron for some things. Oh, is there... No, I've just placed that. I was going to say, is there an abandoned mineshaft here? But no. Let's kind of outrun these zombies for a minute. Okay, skeleton bone I already got. Here's some more iron that looks like it'll be relatively easy to get to. Except for all these skeletons who are going to come kill me. Actually, they are going to kill me if I'm not careful. Let's eat some food. And let's get some blocks in the bar. There we go. And I guess the skeleton should be walking around towards me here in a second, maybe? Nope. Oh boy. I need to eat more food. And hide. Darn it. Alright, well that's really bad. We will get a chance to get the apple, and can I remember where I went to regain my stuff? Okay, here is the apple. So we do get that. And I do think I remember where I went. It will involve probably making another boat to get back over there. And I kind of just walked down into a place that was filled with bad guys. So is that what I want to do? Or do I want to... Yeah, I do, because I still have a bunch of iron over there. And there's always a chance that I could get a second apple from one of these trees, which I could eat along the way. So we are going to chop down this tree and hope that an apple happens to drop. And I'll make a boat, and I will try to sail over to the same place that I was and recover my stuff, hopefully. And then we'll try to play a little bit more carefully, perhaps. Alright, so this looks like a good place to go ahead and make the boat. Like so. And then we'll do some sailing. And I'm not going to take the crafting table because it'll take a while to pick up. And I think basically I can kind of cut things short because I think I walked across this island and then sailed this way. Hopefully that turns out to be correct. And... can't remember exactly what it looked like where I went down, but hopefully we'll be able to find it. And hopefully we'll be able to run in there and not encounter too many mobs, because now the mobs will be spawning on the surface. And so hopefully there'll be fewer mobs underground, and we'll be able to get our stuff and get a little bit recovered. But I definitely recognize this. And I want to move the map also back up into somewhere where I'll be able to look at it once we finish rowing the boat. So let's see, I came over this way, and then what? Here's the problem, I don't remember. Okay, here's my other boat. So I obviously did come out over here. And I think it might be right over here, actually. Yeah, it is. Here's where I went down. So let's try going down here again. I'm going to grab that for right now. And then I went here and I made a left. Okay, good news, bad news. Stuff is here, but I hear a skeleton. We'll grab all the stuff. And let's just try to avoid the skeleton. Alright, I think we picked everything back up. Except for a crafting table, but I should have plenty of wood. Yeah, I do. It seems like we do still need a little bit more iron. And I have a bucket, and I happen to see some lava here, although it's not going to be easy to access, so let's not worry about that. And how much iron do I have right now? 9, plus some, plus the bucket. Yeah, I think... let's take a peek around and see if we can get down to... oh, where's food? Let's also get that on the bar. Gold and redstone really quick, if possible. What level am I already at? 33? Yeah, we could find gold already down here. I'm going to stair step down just to mitigate some risks. But at this point, there are a number of other things that we can craft. And I do actually need to... yeah, let's do this. Let's get some other stuff made. Since I didn't bring my crafting stations along, let's make them again. That is not correct. That's how you make a furnace. Alright, so let's get some of this cooking. And I hear some lava, which could be a good thing. Perhaps we'll find a cave that even has some diamonds and be able to make the diamond hoe. But I think we're only down to like layer 16 or so down here. And sadly aren't finding anything. I do hear a zombie, and so that means there's some kind of cave this way. Here's some more iron, and I definitely hear the lava back in this direction. We're at level 10 already now. Oops. So let's try to find the lava, I think. See if we happen to get lucky and find some more resources along the way. It sounds almost like the lava's all around me. Can I find it anywhere? Not there. Not there. So it could have been just lava like flowing through a cave somewhere. So I think at this point, it would behoove me to kind of get a better sense of exactly where I'm at. So let's do this. I'm going to make one more furnace because I expect I'm going to want it. I can cook up some food right now. And then let's start crossing some things off the list. We're going to need a hopper, and so let's go ahead and make that. And let's go ahead also and drop the card, just so that we can get an update. Okay, the mushroom stew, we're still looking for the brown mushroom. I can make this thing. So let's do that. Spider eye should be easy. If we can find some redstone, that'll be easy. I never got that from the surface. Okay, so there's still a number of other things to do. But while we're down here, let's see if we can find some golden diamonds. I heard the zombie somewhere. It sounds like he's this way, actually. And if it does happen to be a dungeon, there's still a couple of things that we can get out of there that could be useful. Alright, zombies, where you at? There you are. Hooray for zombies. And redstone, hooray. Okay, I would prefer... Ouch. Alright, he's just hitting me. Guess he is. Range that's way too long. Alright, a bunch more just spawned, and they're still hitting me here, so let's do this. Pretty sure I can break the spawner from right here. Alright, I lied. Really? This is extremely dangerous, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, didn't work. Alright, I want to be in there. There's a bunch of zombies. I don't have good things to fight them off. So we'll just take a little bit of time fighting them off, I suppose. I think I will be able to kill them faster than they're spawning, but I think we're still going to get one more spawn cycle before I manage to get through all these guys. And I'm unclear why they're kind of turning around and trying to find a new path. Is it because they're stupid? Is it because the game is broken? These are all possibilities that we should consider. They spawned again. And I didn't get close enough. Darn it. Ah, they spawned again. There we go. That took way too long. And I don't know that any of this stuff is stuff that I need, but I do need this. So let's grab that. And let's also take a peek. Oh, I see an emerald. Hey, alright, that was lucky. Or is about to be lucky, as the case may be. And I see some gold, too. Alright. So, even though we were not very efficient about that, at least it led to things that we need. I just need 4 pieces of gold, I believe. So I'm going to grab those, and let's get back out of here and get back up to my furnace and things. Alright. And just in case... somehow guys try to follow us, we'll cover that up. Great. Okay, at this point we might need to head back upstairs, honestly. But let's go ahead and get the gold cooking up. Let's get the rest of the iron. And I guess I can cook up a little bit of food while we're sitting here. And, okay, so with the iron, I still need to make a compass. Oh, I need to cook up the redstone repeater stuff is what I need to do. Let's get that cooking. With the gold, I'll need to make that. With the iron, I can also make the rail. So let's get that crossed off. And I need to make the flint and steel. So let's get that crossed off. And then I'm going to need 2 redstone torches for the repeater. And then with the gold, I can go ahead and make the clock. Like so. And then with this, I can go ahead and make the whatever. Like so. And then we should update the card again. Yeah, now I think we need to head back upstairs. So let's do that. I think I'm going to need to craft. I don't think I'm going to need the furnace anymore. I could be wrong about that and regret it. But let's imagine I'm not. Okay, so upstairs as fast as possible. I may or may not remember the way. Hi, Skelly. Bye, Skelly. Hi, other bad guys. Don't mind me. I'm just, yep, I do remember the way. Hooray. Alright, nobody shoot me. Thank you. Don't need that stuff. We're headed back up to the surface. I failed to notice if I had gotten string. I do have string, so I could fish. And we need to find a cow. So fishing cow, I still have 4 minutes or so. We're not going to find a cow over here, sadly. The clay, I definitely need to get. And that's what I still need the furnace for. Okay, I can craft another furnace. It's not a problem. Let's see if we can find a cow to milk. And let's see if we can find the brown mushroom. And then we can fish and cook up the clay. And if I can find some vines, I can chop the vines. Is there a swamp anywhere nearby? I might have just passed one. I wasn't paying attention earlier. Vines. Let's see, how much time do I have? I could try to fish on the run. We still have enough time to do these things, though, I think. So let's keep looking for the cow, or the vines, or the brown mushroom. Ender Pearl is not on the card, so we can ignore the Enderman sound. Brown mushroom, saw it. Okay, so let's get this one checked off. That gives me a bingo, apparently. And we're running low on time. I need to cook and fish, so let's get somewhere where we can cook and fish. Somewhere slightly better than that. And still looking for vines if I happen to see them, or a cow if I happen to see it. There's cow, great. So we can do this. Great, and I see vines too, great. So I need to get some stuff cooking. That's priority number 1. There we go. I need to make these to shear that, and I need to make this to catch that. Oops. Come on, Brian, you can do it. Still have 100 seconds. Plenty of time. All right, so let's do this. Did I not get a vine? Is my inventory full? What's going on here? Give me a vine. I think I'm getting the leaf. Crap. All right, so much for the plenty of time here. I'm really losing time. There we go. Okay, got that. I need to fish. I need to craft this thing. Let's get fishing. Let's craft this thing. There we go. Let's catch a fish. Oh, darn it. All right, we'll try to catch the fish again. I clicked the wrong button. I don't need this or this or this. Is there anything else I can get on this card? A spider eye and a melon are both things that could be gotten quickly. But first we really need this fish to pop up. Come on, fishy, fishy, fish. Spider eye and a melon. I don't see anywhere to get a melon. Oh no, I got a fishing rod. It might be a fishing rod that I should be using right now. It is, actually. This one has a chance of catching faster. Okay, we only have 10 seconds left, so it's a matter of if I can catch the fish. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Darn. Alright, 20 is still a pretty good score, I think. Yeah, how sad. We caught a lure 2 on breaking 3, look at the C2 fishing rod. And I never got the spider eye, which I think I should have gotten. But otherwise, especially considering we took a death, I don't feel bad about the rest of this card, I think. So that is how I fared on this Minecraft Bingo card. I look forward to comparing scores with all of you on this. I hope that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye.